a certain age, different things drive you. Like the anticipation of a new adventure, the comfort of having friends who become family, or just enjoying that journey to the next destination. At Beacon, we've given our 50 plus drivers more value and greater convenience with hassle free sign up, flexible payment plans, and free benefits. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com for a quote today. And let us help you keep doing what drives you.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
So that's what we say good morning again. Shout out to everyone that is locked on right now. It's beautiful, hot right now, Thursday morning. So hope you guys are doing good. If you're on the grind, hope you're not chopping the line. Right? I hope you're, giving your best, giving some good service today. All right. We are back, Ladies' Room, Thursday, final edition for the week. It's been a very dramatic week on the Ladies' Room side. Tell you, boy. Anyway, let me annoy the people on WhatsApp real quick, and then we're gonna start here. Garden party today, SJC St. George's, that is having the garden party today. Should be already in full swing, so you guys know you gotta link up. Tales from the Crates coming up. That is on the 24th. That's the night before the holiday. You ain't got no work in the morning, so we're gonna party until sunrise inside of Aquarium Restaurant, right? So grab your tickets for that. And we also getting ready for Afro-Caribbean Night. That's coming up on the 28th of October. That's a Saturday. National Stadium, yeah? Rotimi, Kitty, Tamara Songbird, Saint Bernard, Dash will be there. Looney Spark Electrify, Mr. Golden was just added, so it's gonna be a show to remember, definitely. So you guys gotta gear up for that, right? Okay, I think I've annoyed everybody on the WhatsApp right now. All right, what are we dealing with today? Good morning to everyone that's on the live. Hit that share button. Let's get into it one time. Good morning to Maureen. Christine, good morning. Shanti, employee of the month. Shanti, you is the employee of the month. You're the first to arrive and the last to leave, and you're tagging everybody. Employee of the month. Petra, good morning. Rondell, my brother. Good morning. So, here we go. Let's see what we're dealing with today. Drama on a Tuesday, boy. So here's what this person says. And I quote, I have a guy best friend that I have been friends with for 10 years who recently got engaged. So she has a guy best friend who she's been friends with for the last 10 years, and he recently got engaged. Now, recently, he was drunk on Snapchat and asking me for nudes, plus telling me that he loves me. I told him I was not going to tolerate that type of behavior, as he's engaged to a wonderful woman who I like. And if this continues, I will tell her. No, she's in the ladies' room today to ask, should she tell his fiance what transpired and lose her best friend in the process, or should she keep it to herself and let it go? That's what we're dealing with this morning. Nice and simple, nothing too dramatic. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. So she has a friend. They've been friends a long time. The brother got drunk one night. He went on the phone and thing, and gosh, girl, it's a man to picture, nah? He uttered the words, "I love you," as well. And she told him she was not going to tolerate it because he is engaged to a wonderful young woman. What should she do? Should she tell his fiance and potentially lose that best friend? Or should she just let it go, keep it in, take it to she grave? What's the solution here? 440-9595. Get your calls in, your voice notes, your messages. Y'all know I don't like to start the thing. Y'all know what? Somebody starting it for my boy. Hey, don't practice that. Call back. Don't practice that. All you doesn't give me 2 seconds to answer the phone. All you cut, all you chop in the line. So, call me back. Let's get it going this morning. I ain't lying, boy. You see, if was a, what should say it, boy? See, there's a certain loyalty amongst the brotherhood, I don't really know if ladies have that, but there's a code that is established in the male species that's the bigger cross section upholds. Power 95, good morning.
So she should definitely tell her she shouldn't be just married to somebody like that when they get drunk. They can't keep things to themselves and telling people they love them. No, man. You should tell her.
But what if remember they've been friends for a long time, So what if is loving Christ?
No, but because women have to stick together. I wouldn't want to get married to somebody that has feelings for the best friend. I don't want to do that. So she should tell her.
Well, we know the man have feelings for the woman. The brother was
When
drunk.
you're drunk, you just say what in your heart. So you have to tell her.
But then what about the woman though? Because listen, the reason she not tolerating it, She said the reason she not tolerating it. She didn't talk about a friendship. She didn't talk about she don't like him like that. She didn't talk about nothing. So the only reason the woman gave is that he is engaged. So doesn't that say that the feeling may be mutual?
It's probably mutual, but you need to tell the girl. She need to tell her. Nobody wants to get married to somebody else that have feelings for somebody else.
But why if they're not good like that? So you just walking up to the oasis, have I seen the show? Ting.
Well, if you're not that bold-faced, then you should probably tell the guy he's in the wrong place.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you would definitely approach her and tell her what's going on.
Yeah, especially if you like her like that, because she says she like her, so that means y'all probably have some kind of relationship, probably a friendly relationship. So she should know. The bride to be should know. Anybody wants to get married to this crisis?
Okay, last question. What if you tell her, right? She doesn't believe you, you get cuss out thing, and
She later on she goes see for herself.
she'll see for herself. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, all right. I listening. So we say tell her, all right. I mean, some people would say, don't put your mouth, right? Matter of fact, a lot of people would say don't put your mouth in that kind of business. A lot of people would say that, but let's see. 95.1, good morning. Put your mouth, right? Turn on the radio. Turn on the radio. Talk to me on the phone.
Hello?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning,
I
morning.
have a comment. I have a question.
You have a question?
What if he was not engaged and that's your best friend? What if he wasn't engaged?
Well, I mean, my whole thing is, if your only reasoning is that we're not engaged, that means that some butterflies happening somewhere in that best friendship.
Exactly. And she only opened to this because he engaged.
That is it.
And that's that lady that called her, she taking somebody's husband. That's why she had a
All right. Later. Jesus Lord. Guys, let's keep it PG 95, please. All right. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not turn the ladies' room into one of those famous American shows. Listen, but honestly, yes, the man probably should not have, asked for those pictures and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the only reasoning you engage. Listen, if a woman tell you that, boy, you have a woman, or boy, you engage, or boy, you married. If that is the only reason, if a woman don't like you, she telling you she don't like you straight up, right? Imagine, fellas, and I know y'all could probably relate to this. You pick up your phone, right? You send a text message to a young lady. Let's say you see a young lady on social media or something like that, and you send a message to her, and she respond. Your next message is either, well, can I take you out, or can you come over, something like that. If they're not interested off the bat, they making either they leave you unseen, sometimes they don't even open your thing, or they just telling you up front. They telling you no. One time, same time. They being honest, right? So this thing about you shouldn't be doing that because you engaged. There's something else there. For sure. I think that's a little more than just a best friendship. There's something inside that both of them have not addressed. But brother was a little intoxicated, so he decided to basically throw the first shot. But I just happened to be the one to throw the first shot. But going back to the question though, would you tell the fiance, knowing that the scenario did not establish that you and the fiance is friends, y'all not good, y'all not like that, nothing? Would you approach the fiance with that level of information? Just like that. Bold face, you're big, you're brave, you're bad. Lose your best friend in the process. Risk breaking up what they have. So would you snitch or would you take it to your grave? That's the question here. That's the question here. Ladies, I want to know your code. I know the fellas' code already. I want to know the ladies' code right now. What would y'all do in a situation like this? If it was two besties, like two gal pals, then I would understand it's your sister a scene because you don't want to get her heart broken and stuff like that, But this is a woman that you have nothing with. So what do you do there? What do you do there? Send me a voice note. Send me a messages 440-9595. Let's see what the persons on the live are saying. He alone drink a whole bottle of rum. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. She needs to speak to her friend when he's sober. But when you speak to him, what are you telling him? What are you telling him when you speak to him? That it's inappropriate and stuff like that? What are you telling him? And you telling him about it, would that bring you satisfaction? That's it. Hey, would you still feel the need to go to his fiance and say, yo, this is all going on? If you and him talk, would you still find the need to want to speak to his fiance same way? All right, let me see what this person has to say right here. Y'all know how to do it old school by. Scratch. Short mode, please. No? All right, let me see what this person has to say right here.
Yeah, but my vibes on that, right? She like the man too, no? But nobody never come across and say, well, okay, well, I like you, or whatever. They've been best friends for 10 years, and both of them just holding their feelings and keeping it inside. So the man now, yeah, he say he drink. She say he drink, and he come and say, well, he love her and he want to send nude pictures and that kind of thing. Probably they never really make it to that level yet, but in his mind, he just feel, well, you know what, let me just see what really going on. Although he may get engaged to that other person, probably he like that girl long, you understand? But because they keep it on a kind of friendship level, that's why he end up staying on that kind of level. You understand? But I know you have people who see them as friends. Oh, they're my best friend, And them best friend, they're doing the most things other people are doing. They're doing that because why? Oh, well, they're my best friend. So you as the other half now thinking, well, I know they go there because I'm going out and doing and you're lying and whatever, I meet them so. And they just be doing the most. She may be just feeling a kind of way that the man going and get engaged and she have feelings for him, but she just was saying. And because now we get engaged and he kind of bring that kind of vibes with her, now she feeling that kind of way. But go in and tell the woman, you say that's your best friend, tell him about it, and you don't like what he's doing. And you know you're going to get married just now, so if you know it's not that he want, don't go to the extra and go and get married. If it's not that you want. Because you cannot want to get married and want to be doing that kind of thing these days. So that is your best friend, talk to him. Tell him straight away.
Yep. I like this point of view right here. It's your best friend. Yeah. Maybe it's time that you all have that deep conversation. But listen though, brother. The only way she could have that conversation is if she do have feelings for him, and she really actually want him to get married. 95.1, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
All right.
Talk to me. Enlighten me. Pull out your notepad with your points and just run it down one by one.
So let's start to change my voice on this talk show.
Talk to me.
First of all, I think she is in a mental relationship with this guy, and she has been there for the past 10 years. If that's your best friend for 10 years and he had one slip up, as a friend, what you're going to do is pull him aside when he's a bit sober or whatever and say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, brethren, you remember what you say? Remember what you do? I think we should go down that road. If, if you feel so compelled. If not, you leave it alone. You have nothing to say. If he had so much alcohol, he may not even remember. But to jump to go in and tell the fiance, that is you just looking to break up somebody's relationship. And when you do that, do you honestly think that he would look at you the same way? Do you honestly think that you would have him or you want to have him? No, he's just going to look at you as a person that broke up his relationship. So you will not actually get what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, if he
Secondly.
if he truly feels for you, he wouldn't ask you for nudes. So it could be a case where he was just admiring you sexually
Mm-hmm.
and he used the alcohol as a reason to say what he had to say. He wouldn't jump to send me some nudes. He would confess how he feels.
Okay.
If it's sincere feelings, he would confess and say, we have been friends for years, whatever the case is, but I had really liked you and this and that and look at that, whatever. He would find other words. He wouldn't just jump to that. So he'd lay his cards on the table. He wants to go into the bedroom with you and that's it. So you have to wait. Weigh the value of what's happening. Weigh the value of your friendship. Weigh the value of your motive, because we all know your motive. And weigh the value of what he actually wants out of it.
But what if that him asking for those pictures was just him saying, you know what, boy, let me just try something and see a response. He like and everything, but you just want to see the response, just to kind of test the waters before he go down into the whole. Well, we've been friends for a long
No, 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 no,
time
no.
and
They have been
thing
friends for
and
10 years. Didn't you hear? A decade.
mm-hmm.
So he knows the kind of person she is. By that time, he's supposed to know her personality, her character. So you don't have to test no water to see how she would respond. He's supposed to have a fairly good idea of the kind of person she
No,
is.
but remember they never spoke about these things before, according
They
to her.
never spoke about it, but that doesn't. It's like I have a best friend, and
Mm,
he knows if drunk or sober, there's certain lines you just don't cross with me,
right.
right? There's certain things you just don't say to me, unless somehow during our friendship I gave him
Hints.
exactly. I kind of opened that door a bit, I cracked it a bit. So he said, okay, well, she cracked it 2 months ago. Now I can use alcohol as an excuse too. And then that just means that if he just wants to have intercourse with you, it doesn't mean that he really wants a serious relationship with you.
Mm,
Otherwise, he would have pursued it. Men who after what they want, I keep saying that. No matter how shy a guy is, he would let you know how he feels, one way or the other.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
for 10 years, you guys have been friends. And he has never ventured in any personal anything with you. And then one day you just decide to tell you that, no, sweetie pie. This is not somebody that has romantic feelings for you. This is somebody that has bedroom feelings for you. You have romantic feelings. He has bedroom feelings. There's a difference.
That's what I was about to ask you, because remember her only reasoning is that, hey, you engage. So do you think that there's something going on her side as well?
Hence the reason I started by saying she's in a mental relationship with this guy.
Mm,
She saw that as an opportunity to say, yes, well, this is how I was feeling for years, so I'm going to act on it. And the only how to act on it is to get rid of the person in my way, which is the fiance.
mm-hmm.
But she didn't think it through because you're not going to mash up somebody's relationship and expect to be in the other person's position. He's just going to look at you as a person that destroyed what he had,
Mm-hmm.
even if he
Mm-hmm.
started it. What you need to do is speak to him or leave it alone. Tell him how you feel, even if your relationship going to drain. But there's no reason to run to the female. You're doing that to cause conflict.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
Mm-hmm.
obligated to her, you're obligated to him.
Right.
So that's my 2 cents.
Thank you, darling. Always
You're
nice to hear from
welcome.
you. Have a good day.
You too.
Yep, that's my whole thing there. I mean, you run into a female, you don't know the woman, you don't know she go respond, you don't know, you just don't know. So you want to run to the woman, yo, che fiance do girl thing. Hmm. That is a brave move. Trust me. That is a very brave move. You just going into the unknown just like that. What? That's a kind of first convo to have with somebody that I don't know, you know. That is a kind of first convo, boy. Yeah. That is your icebreaker convo, you know. What your fiance doing? Someone says, what if her number was close and it was not meant for her? So you're saying the man sent it to that number mistakenly in his drunk state? That is still happening, mate. Someone says maybe they had a sexual friendship while it was in the best friend stage. Now he engaged now. So she is telling him no now just because he's engaged. So you're saying that they had a sexual relationship, so this is why now she maybe wants to run to the female and say, oh, tang. Could be. Someone says, I am not sure what people understand what best friends means when it comes to guys. My best friend is a guy for almost 30 years, and he would never cross those boundaries because we know each other so well. Okay. She says, I will not speak to the fiance until I get my satisfaction. I would monitor him closely. Best friends don't cross boundaries at no cost. Well, I mean, listen, if it's one thing we know, like I could put you in some very, I would like to call it uncompromising situations. We know this. I have some friends when they, anyway, I'm gonna leave that there because y'all might just figure out who I'm talking about. I'm gonna just leave that there. Someone says I would if she liked the man, this would have been the perfect opportunity for her to act on it. Really? I still wouldn't say that. Marlena still wouldn't say that because, I mean, let's face it. Women are very emotional, jealous, all these kind of words I could use there. I won't use too much because I don't want you all eat off my head, but a man have a fiance, you like him, it's a perfect opportunity there again. All you on is jealousy and, wishing that you probably had taken the opportunity before. But this right here is an opportunity to mess up what you have. Not to go and say, oh, boy, long I like you, ting. No. You upset that your best friend is now engaged. You are highly upset. So this opportunity here is a chance for you now to mess it up so that the man could be disengaged, so that you could now express your feelings. It could be that. For the persons that join us late, this male and female, they've been together, they've been friends for 10 years. Right? They've been together for 10 years. One night he was drunk. He asked her for some nudes, but he is engaged. So she told him that she won't tolerate it. He also told her that he loves her. She's asking now, should she tell his fiance or should she just keep it to herself? That's what we're dealing with this morning. I have a couple minutes left. Could probably take a couple more comments. If you want to send me a voice note or call, you could do that right now. Is she going to tell the sister or is she going to just talk to her best friend and say, yo, brother, here all going on. Me and you real good. We've been there for 10 years. You know, I'll do anything for you. But that message you sent there was inappropriate. Don't practice that again. Otherwise, me and you have a serious problem. Is either that, or she run by the fiance. So I have something to tell you, but I know to tell you. And she go and have that little conversation there. Mess up the man thing. Me personally, I wouldn't advise that as a first conversation. If you're, like I said, if it's two sisters and see a sister going through that and whatnot or something like that, then by all means, you can tell your girlfriend anything. You understand? But to go and tell a total stranger that, boy, Where's nah. So talk to the brother. I would say this. Talk to the brother. You didn't say that it happened before, which means it's probably the first time. So he got a little wasted, thing happened. Okay, we understand. But it's the first time. Oh gosh, talk to the brother. Y'all been friends for 10 years. Talk to the brother. And put him on a little... You know, when you're sick and you go to the hospital, they say they want to keep you there a little couple days for some observation. Observe him. See if he does it again. See what other moves he makes. See how he moving, how he behaving, how he relates to you, how he speaks to you. Check out all that. And if it's a situation whereby it continues, then you could probably take some more drastic approaches. Is your bestie for 10 years? Is your bestie for 10 years? So, is the first time? Talk to the man, see what's going on.
Morning time. This scenario is unwanted. Let me say this before I give my suggestion to the lady. Personally speaking, I think it whereby the boyfriend and or the fiancé send that message to see whether or not or what level that the brethren and his best friend is on. The reason why I say that is because plenty times women you're getting married. As a man, if I get married, my fiance, me, and I say I have a best friend, a female best friend for 10 years, she may have concerns as to, what entails in that best friendship. You understand? So it could be a situation where the fiance asking, what level are you on? And they decide to come up with that kind of scenario to send out a message asking for this and asking for that to see what the response would be from the female friend. Just saying. It's a possibility. But generally speaking, what I would say is that the female best friend, one asking the question now, leave that alone. If you ain't talk to the guy when he's sober, and just as the previous caller say, find out if he remembers, what is about. You understand? We know on a level. What is that? You understand? Check it. Put him in check. And you keep pushing. You have no reason to go to the fiancé to tell her anything. Trust me. It's small thing.
Exactly. Yep. I agree with that. I agree with that fully 100%. I endorse that. Darling, when the brother sober up, have a one-on-one. Y'all good. Y'all are friends for 10 years. So if y'all want to get on and thing and what, y'all could do anything because y'all been friends a long time. So y'all could understand each other. Y'all could relate to each other. Don't forget that. It's not like some dude who just come into your inbox just so. Nah. That is soldier. You understand? That is soldier. So y'all could definitely relate to each other. Whatever it is, put it on the table. And just observe the brother. See how he move. See how he message you. How he talk to you thing. And then after that, you could probably make another decision in the future.
Now that person that just left that voice note made an excellent point, because that is something that we as women would do without thinking twice. Yes, so it could be a case where it's not even the fiance that sent the message. Sorry, not the best friend that sent the message, but the fiance that did that. That was an excellent point.
Well, if there's one thing we know is the lady's crafty, eh? So it is a high possibility. It is a very high possibility. But I won't lie if that is the case. So shouldn't play it well, boy. So shouldn't it a 6. If that is the case, so shouldn't it a 6.
Karim, but wait, you know we only watching that thing one side. What if was the man fiance, because he keep telling he fiance that is he best friend and they've been best friends for 10 years. Or if by coincidence that was a fiance that had messaged her to find out if them is really best friend or not. You know, nobody never think about that situation. What if it was a fiance that had messaged her to see exactly if them is best friends or not? It could be.
Listen, if that is the case, the female best friend hit a 6, I say. By telling the man you're not tolerating that and he engage and thing. Listen, if it's the fiance that sent that message, she sleep like a baby that night. I'm telling you. She dribble on the pillow. She do watch. Boy, she sleep like a baby that night. If that is the situation, the female best friend hit a 6. Trust me. She hit a 6. I'm telling you. But that is just from that angle. On the next angle, Sistrin, talk to the brother, see what's going on. Y'all friends, y'all could relate, y'all could talk and understand each other. But don't leave the man fiance alone, right? For your own well-being. Leave the man fiance alone. You don't know. You don't know what kind of personality you're going on me there. So leave the man fiance alone, right? Yeah. That is with 2 cents here. Let us know how it goes. Let us know how the conversation go. All right. Ladies' room today, powered up by Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Guys, thank you so much for all of your comments, and feedback during the last week. It was really, really good. Next week, I'm going to have some guests in studio. Of course, we got October 19th coming up. We got that holiday and some significant events in Grenadian history. So next week, we're going to interchange a bit with the scenarios, but I'm definitely going to have some guests in studios giving us some information next week, all right? Final voice note before we go.
That is true. She probably hit a 6, but she did. But look at it this way, Lord. This thing is going all over the place. Look at it this way. Now, if it was the female, the fiance that sent the message, now she's going to trust that female best friend. And we all know that female best friend have other intention. So she's going to become close with somebody that wants what she has, which is a dangerous thing. And it's a sad situation.
We papa. Besties. Good luck. Besties. Good luck. I wish them all the best. If that is about to happen, I wish them all the very best. All right. Ladies' room today, guys. Thank you to everyone on the live. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. Keep it locked on right here on Power 95.